Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Kelly and today I'm going to be picking my February TBR. So I went back and forth like a ton of times about how I was going to go about doing this video, and I settled upon like quite a simple a simple way of doing it. I'm going to be playing a TBR game. Like I said, it's not super involved. I have a cup here, which has a bunch of little slips of paper with numbers written on them and 3 with something else written on them. I'm going to pick a random prompt number from here, read the corresponding prompt, and I have to pick a book that goes along with that prompt. The ones that don't have numbers have add another prompt. So I'll have to add an additional prompt to fulfill for the month as like a challenge. For some of the rules of this, I am able to have one book fulfill multiple prompts, and at the end of the month, I will see how many books I challenged myself to read based on all the prompts and give myself kind of like a sticker chart. That's what I'm thinking. I'm going to give myself a sticker chart for however many I complete. If there are any prompts that I don't complete, they'll go back into the pool of prompts. At least that's what I'm thinking I'm going to do right now. But the basics of the game. I pick something random from here, have to fulfill it. One book can fulfill multiple prompts. I am going to be participating in 2 readathons, Polarthon by Jade from Jadeyraereads, and I'm going to be on Team Explorers, which is hosted by Gavin Harrington from How to Train Your Gavin, and there are a few prompts for that, so I'm hoping I could double up, so that a prompt I grab out of the jar and one of the prompts from Polarthon, like I could have one book that matches both. So those prompts that I need to fulfill are a book with an adventure, a book with a cold word in the title, what is this one? A book with a foiled cover, an icy magic book, and a polar fantasy. So hopefully I could get all of those in as well. I know, that's a lot. And then the second readathon I want to participate in is Blackathon. Next month, February, is Black History Month. This readathon is hosted by Bowties and Books. I will put links to all of these readathons and all of the information in the description so that if you want to join along, you can as well. But I don't know if I'm going to join a team for that. There are teams, there are challenges. Personally, I just really would like to try to read as many books as I can that have Black authors or have Black protagonists in the story. So those are my other goals for the month, in addition to fulfilling the 5 random prompts that I pick out of my jar. So without further ado, let's get to picking of the first prompt. Okay, I'm gonna put them in here. So we have a bigger place to mix. Okay, pick number 1. Okay. Number 46. Let's see. So for the first pick, we got number 46, which is a random number generator. Basically what this means is I'm going to randomly generate a number and pick the corresponding book from my Goodreads TBR. Did I want to do this from my own TBR? No, I'll do any book from the TBR. My want to read, I have 131 books. So I'll be randomizing between 100 and 131. I only see 130, so we're doing 1 through 130. Let's see what we get. Number 80. Let's see what number 80 is. I'm quite nervous. I'm quite nervous. All right, number 80. Oh my freaking goodness. There's no way I'm gonna be able to read this in a month. Okay, so number 80 on my Goodreads list is a book that I thrifted while I was in Arizona. Let me grab it. This book is a major chonker. This is the chonkiness. Oh my gosh. This book is Brave Story by Miyabe. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I probably really mispronounced that. And it was translated by Alexander O. Smith. So I think this was originally written in Chinese. And it is a story about a boy who goes on an adventure and he encounters lots of mythical creatures and such. I bought this because I thought the cover was amazing and it was a pretty good deal. $10. It was a $10 buy for this big chunky hardcover. I can't believe this is the first one I picked. All right, February. Let's go February, while also including two readathons, and this is the first book I pick. Okay. All right, so we got through the first book. I don't know how I'm gonna get through everything in this TBR. Okay, second pick. Remember, I'm picking 5. Number 10. Okay. Let's see what prompt number 10 is. Hopefully it's not another random generator. Oh, great. It's a book under 200 pages. So I'll pick one now of what I think I'm going to read, and then I can change it in the future if I want it to like fit multiple prompts. So let me see what I'm going to pick for a book under 200 pages. Okay, number 10 was a book under 200 pages, and this is what I'm picking initially. It was also a pick for Blackathon because it is, I believe it's by a Black author. It is a play, A Raisin in the Sun by Lorraine Hansberry, and it is, how many pages? 151. So a book under 200 pages, 151 pages. It's a play. I have not read it before. It's very popular, classic, and yeah, we'll see how I like it. Pick number 3. Okay. Number 41. 41 is a childhood reread. I was thinking about what I would do if I got this prompt, actually. A childhood reread. I think I finally decided. This TBR, I haven't gotten anything that I was hoping to get on it yet, but the next prompt we got was 41, which is a childhood reread. And I think what I'm gonna go with is A Light in the Attic by Shel Silverstein. It is a collection of poems, so I figure I could get through this pretty quickly. Yeah, I really enjoyed this as a kid and haven't picked it up in a long time. This is actually my original copy. It's quite beat up. I did not take good care of it. But yeah, that's what my childhood reread pick is. Okay, moving on to pick number 4. Pick number 4. Pick number 4 is 20. Number 20 is A Book with Magic. Okay, now I have so many options. Finally. Let me grab something. Okay, Okie dokie. I picked a book that is also fitting some prompts for Polarthon. I'm not sure where this is going to sit on like that mountain graphic that Jade made. I will post that somewhere, what I decide to read and in what order. But I'm going to be reading for A Book with Magic, The Bright and the Pale by Jessica Rubinkowski? I don't know how to pronounce that last name. I don't know too much about this. I liked having books be a surprise, but I know it has some icy magic. It is a YA fantasy. It follows a young girl named Valeria, and her town has like some magical freeze that came over it, and she is one of the only people who survived, and she's going on some sort of adventure. There's icy magic. It's a polar fantasy, perfect for Polarthon, and the fourth book on my list. We are on to the final pull. The final pull. I might have to move some things around because this list, y'all. Pick number 5, 22. Prompt number 22 is a book with people on the cover. I like that prompt. So, I could fit in something that I wanted to read. Okay, a book with people on the cover. This is a book I just purchased recently, and it is a book that I would like to read for Blackathon. It is A Song Below Water by Bethany C. Morrow, and it is a book about black mermaids. Black mermaids and magic. I'm really excited. The cover is beautiful. I forget where I saw this book, but I was like, yes, I need to read that. So, really excited. This is the 5th book I'm adding to my TBR for February. Okay, after the initial drawings from my prompts, this is what I'm with for my TBR for next month. But there's more that I want to add to it because of Blackathon and Polarthon. So let's see if I could finagle things around a little bit to make this a bit more manageable. It's just, I can't get rid of this because it was a random number generator. And it doesn't fit any of the prompts for the readathons that I'm going to participate in. So let me grab some of the other books that I wanted to read for these readathons. Okay, so some other books that I was hoping I might be able to get to this month was The Forgotten Girl by India Hill Brown. I wanted to read this for Blackathon. It is about 2 kids who find an unmarked grave, learn that it is part of this lost black cemetery from the past, and they find out the story about the girl who is buried there. The other book I was hoping I might be able to get to this month is Skin of the Sea by Natasha Bowen. It's a beautiful cover. Another black mermaid book. I wanted to also read this for Blackathon. Not sure I'm going to be able to get to it, but I think that's okay since I have the other black mermaid book that I'm going to be reading. And the one other book that I wanted to read for Polarthon is Frostheart by, I don't know who that's by. Jamie Littler. Frostheart by Jamie Littler. I will put the cover here so you may see. It is a magical frosty fantasy. I do not know too many of the details because I don't want anything spoiled, but it is one of Gavin Harrington's favorite books. It is his favorite children's series of all time, according to him, and I thought it would be perfect for Polarthon. I purchased it. It is coming in the mail. It's kind of hard to get because it was a UK release. They don't sell it in the popular bookstores in America. But I'd also like to read that for Polarthon. Then there was one more book I was thinking of reading for Polarthon to fit the adventure prompt. I was thinking of reading Nimona, which is a YA graphic novel. I think something else is going to have to fulfill it because my stack's already really chunky. So let me take off the things I know I'm probably not gonna get to, I'm gonna have to make some adjustments, but that's okay. My final stack of books for now, I'm going to turn off the camera and assess things again, and then maybe come back and let you know if I've made any changes, is this lovely stackage. Look at that. There's more. There's more because I need to read more for the readathons. But these are all of the picks from the jar this month. I will come back and let you know if I've made any changes. But for sure, Brave Story is definitely going to be in there because it was a random number generator. The Bright and the Pale is definitely going to be in there because I want to read it for Polarthon. A Song Below Water is also definitely going to be in there because I want to read it for Blackathon, and it met the people on the cover prompt. So the two that I'm questioning are the Childhood Reread, which is A Light in the Attic, and A Raisin in the Sun for the book under 200 pages. I think I might try to replace this one just because I don't really enjoy reading plays. But I'd still like something to fit. I'd like it to fit in one of the readathons. So I will leave now so I stop rambling on and get back to you with any changes. Hey, this is Editing Kelly here. I did not record an outro to this video because I got caught up in other things and totally forgot about it. So this is my outro saying bye. I hope you enjoyed the video and I will see you in the next one. Stay cozy.